Joe Roy, is that you in those motorcycles?
No, not me, but those are pretty sweet though.
Welcome back, folks, to the Castle in the Clouds coverage, sponsored by GMT, Beast Disc Golf, Granite State Tour, and Dynamic Disc. This is the back 11 holes. We got some exciting golf for you. Make sure to stay tuned here. I love this course, Joe. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to be playing it next year.
You have to, man. We miss you so much this year. This is a can't miss event.
Coleman's got a stroke lead on Christian Olsen, on Jeff Hinkley, and he just is telling everybody to back off because he's about to get a birdie.
It was a great drive there. This is the hole that I was thinking of in the last video, because obviously you watched the front nine.
Yes.
On GMT's channel.
And
this is the hole that just past the fence line there. You kind of just want to float something up there, get into that opening to get yourself a birdie look.
It's a pretty cool ripping hole. You can take a flex. I've seen. Oh, there we go. That's what I've seen. A lot of people take hyzers, but Charlie gets the memo with a little bit of a flex
shot there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh my gosh. No, that was really impressive, and I believe Jeff is going to be taking a very similar line here with one of his MVP discs.
Kind of want to flex something up there. You could throw something straight hyzer at it if you got that distance to you, but just like Jeff's doing here, kind of hang something out there. You go right over the fence line there. He'll something right in circle one. Christian also tapping in for his birdie there.
I was going to say, I think everybody's setting up for a star frame here, which would be pretty amazing. I don't know what the stats were for this hole, but a star frame on this hole seems like it's pretty good.
Had to have been playing under 3 for the weekend. Definitely a must-get shot. No out of bounds in the hole. Something not that you have to worry about with this car, but everything behind the basket. Nothing to be concerned about. These guys really showed you how it's done.
And this has been the Castle has been around for 6 years. Is this a newer hole or is this a traditional hole?
Traditional hole. This hole's always been there. You would have that little chicken coop backstop there. Very New Hampshire-esque.
Yeah, Lake Winnipesaukee, right? You were talking about?
This is the best view on the course. If you really love that mountain view with the beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee right there, this is easily the best view on the course.
And another must-get birdie, in my opinion.
You're in that stretch right now. This is kind of birdie alley, if you will. This is where you're going to be getting your strokes.
Papa Chuck taking his, I believe that's his voodoo putter.
A little short, but I mean, he could have dusted up a little bit there, but I mean, he'll have a birdie try.
So I don't know what it is, but like I feel like I want to think that where the grass is being not mowed is OB, but it's not. It's almost like a visual aid for you. It just looks really cool setup, but it's not OB for the people watching.
More defining fairway, I think, and kind of aesthetic, if you will, kind of giving it a rough feel.
Absolutely.
Oh, Rory.
That was a great bid.
That was a great bid, Rory. That was great. He's getting aggressive on the back now. I like it. Sitting at even par right now. No, one down. Sitting one down. Birdie the last hole.
Let's go, Rory. And Veysey missing short there. Come on, Hinkley.
There we go, baby.
Such a good putter. And a great background. He's grateful. And let's see if
Christian on the win there.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want it to pick up. You don't want to get big putted either, so you gotta make the putt.
You have a little bit of wind coming off this hole. Nothing too bad. That was smart of him to check the wind there. Set up for a great birdie there.
And shout out to Chris Carr. He's the one who helped the course, as well as Topo, Marty Vaughn, for lending out the baskets for this tournament.
Really appreciate Chris Carr, the mastermind behind the course. Works for Castle in the Clouds. That's his gig. This is his baby. This is his child. This is his Christmas. Like I said, the last video. This is the weekend he looks forward to every year. He loves seeing all these guys. Legend of the game. Gave us a great track to play for the weekend. Now, this hole has some OB, Raivis. This hole is OB all the way up the left side and all the way up the right side. So you need a really controlled distance shot here.
Okay, so is the Are the fairways defining with the mowed lawn here as well?
Correct.
Okay, nice.
You had everything on this hole from your nice safe threes. So I think that we had some big numbers on this hole. Just guys either getting a little too jealous, kind of flipping it over like Chris did there. I don't know if Chris is gonna stay in
Oh, get
bounds.
back.
Oh, I think that's
Man, he
out.
was going for it. That was gonna get there. Stay, stay, stay. Oh, he's gonna be close too.
Very close.
Oh, this hole does get tricky fast.
For sure, because it looks very gettable, and it is very gettable for a lot of these guys with big arms. But that out of bounds is can be treacherous.
Well, I might go thumber next year.
Yeah, you would.
Jeff with a dialed shot there. That was beautiful. And that I like what Rory did. He kind of just like takes the shorter approach rather than going for the distance.
High percentage shot there from Rory.
Yep.
Very, very smart.
Oh, that might. I don't know if that went in bounds. We'll see, because it does open up. It opens up, right?
Closer.
I'm assuming it
Opens up a little bit.
Yeah.
Towards the end of by the basket. That'll be fun. Ooh, he's in.
Whew.
Taking his relief.
Don't mess with Papa Chuck.
You can't mess with Papa Chuck.
Check out the new line at Upper Park.
That's right. Go to Upper Park. We're not going to say the actual phrase there, but don't mess with Papa Chuck. Check out all of his merch. Go on there. It's going to sell it real fast. So if you want a piece of history.
Absolutely legend. And he takes the number one spot for 5 features this year in GMT.
Guy just loves being on camera. He just loves being seen.
And shout out to Beast for helping provide this coverage too. I mean, the locals in New Hampshire really, really like it, and the numbers show. Our YouTube numbers for the videos have been very successful. So thanks for the support, and we can't wait to bring even more New Hampshire coverage from the beauty of the Hills Championship.
That's right, and we love being out here. This is one of our biggest events and one of the events that we look forward to every year. We're just so happy to have Greatest Media Team providing the coverage. Quentin out there just doing his work and doing an amazing job. Look at that view, Raivis. Can you believe it?
I can't, and that's why I want to get out there as soon as I can. This is a tricky hole, going uphill a little bit and then kind of fading back. I saw a lot of people struggle with this one, Joe.
You're down there you see the fence post there, and you're probably another 40 feet down, and you almost have that was a great shot. You're kind of down, and you kind of have a mound right in front of you, so you kind of have to really play the hug the hill, get the loft, fade down, and a lot of these guys are going to get this hole, but it is a very tough hole to park.
Yeah, and if you watch the Beast feature card, Castle of the Cloud footage, you could see Quentin Scott absolutely dial in on this. I heard he won like 3 CTPs that weekend.
He made up. If we didn't pay him any money, we paid him in CTPs that weekend, or he earned it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he likes those touch shots.
Oh, and, Christian, just off the top of the basket there.
I thought he was going to make that.
I mean, it was right there for him.
In his wheelhouse. And speaking of wheelhouse, dang. So is the wind picking up now, or because the weather's certainly a little dangerous, as you can see through that shot right there?
Putt by Jeff Hinkley there, and you can see the rain off in the distance there. That kind of right to left wind's kind of picking up just a little bit. I don't think it was too tough to navigate, but definitely noticeable.
Yeah, because it got sketchy. Did you guys have to stop the tournament at all, or?
No, came close a couple times. We were looking out for the lightning, making sure that players stayed safe. That's our number one priority, obviously, but never had to get to that point.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, if you want to see a rainstorm, check out the Rally of Rochester footage from Salmon Falls.
Yeah.
The players got soaked.
That was an all-time storm. I lost 2 easy ups that weekend. Just some sort of tsunami ripped right through it.
We hope you like the footage for that, Beast. Thanks for covering that as well.
Absolutely. Another tougher hole here. You're going to be OB on the left-hand side there over the fence. So any guys, like Chuck did it great here, laid up for right in circle one. But you have some guys kind of sailing over the left-hand side and kind of testing that left-hand side.
Kind of like what
And
Jeff's doing right
this
now.
could get,
That's
I thought that was
that's
going to get a
fine,
little
right?
sketchy. I thought it was
Yeah,
going to be sketchy.
like
Quentin's
that.
loving that rainstorm.
He really is. But speaking of sketchy, that's what you guys are looking at, and everybody's looking at, I'm sure. Um, so yeah, this is a sweet hole. So if you land right in that like sort of whitish area with the hay there, is that OB or not?
That is not OB. That
Okay,
is fine. You're right in the fairway there. The only OB is just past the fence line there.
awesome. So like where Marcus is right now is okay. No
He's
hazard.
totally fine, and he's going to make a run for
Yeah,
birdie here.
I like that hole because you can easily, you know, lay up, and it's a good risk reward shot. So
Oh, just take the right chain there. Chuck really wanted that one. Great putt by Rory.
might be another thumber hole. We'll see.
I think you're going to thumber every hole on this course and be pretty successful, Raivis. Let's be real here.
I was surprised Edwin didn't throw more thumbers. Let's just say that we covered his feature, and or Chris did, and you can see that coverage. But I'm surprised he didn't throw more.
I think 30% of Edwin's game is throwing thumber, but he's one of the best to do it. So
And he's a real.
I don't blame you too, by the way. I can't throw a thumber. I'd throw my shoulder out. I'd be done for the weekend with the ice packs on the shoulders. I'd be done.
I used to be better at, but now I've developed a flick, so I don't really need it every time.
Yeah. Putting some new tools in the bag.
Yeah, some good scores there for the players. This is an interesting hole. This is hole 15, right? Or
That's
is it
correct.
14? I think it's 15, but it's one of the tougher holes. I believe it's a newer hole, right?
Correct, and it's this is one of the more treacherous holes. You kind of see what they're doing. It seems like they're just kind of laying up to the middle of the fairway. That's because it goes about 300 feet straight downhill into a tunnel shot.
Oh my!
Chuck getting a little aggressive at the line there, but he set up pretty well.
He
The
likes
left-hand side
it.
of the fairway, and you'll see in a second here, Chris lining up for a very aggressive shot here.
Yeah.
You'll see when we get up there about how tough this line is. Oh,
Oof.
that could have worked
So
out really well for Chris.
I was gonna ask if that. Oh, so that is really downhill. Okay. Yep.
Very hairy shot, but very. I think it's fair once you once you get kind of past the fence line. Not quite where Chris is. Chris is a little hairy, but like a little bit to the right of him. You have a nice straight shot to the basket. Whoa! What just happened with Clemens there?
We're gonna have to see a
Little love.
replay. Yeah, because that was insane. You don't get those types of redirects.
Wow.
That is so cool. He used the force. Daniel Marcus, what are you doing over there? I'm just kidding.
It's in his genes.
I know, right? No, that was a great kick for him. And keeping the momentum going, because that's very important, because he could have easily taken another stroke there if he just didn't get that kick.
He's trying to win a tournament today, and I mean, if he doesn't get that bounce, if he's stuck behind that wall of trees, you're losing a stroke on the field. And with this talented card, you really can't be losing strokes right now.
No, you can't. Marcus is thinking about that cash, and so is Rory with that good layup there.
Oh, Jeff, very uncharacteristic miss by Jeff there. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Very.
Chris
Now,
too, man.
Yeah, he didn't like it. And the players are getting tired at this point, right, Joe? I mean, this is a long day. Long
day.
22 holes each round.
Between the heat, the terrain, it's not necessarily very tough, but those hills, when you're out there, Chuck out there trying to find some shade, there's not much shade out there. It's tough. It takes a beating on you.
Absolutely. Is this a new hole? Because it looked like it's been there for years.
Newer hole.
Awesome.
It's gettable for the.
Oof. Tough kick for Jeff there.
Thing with Rory there, kind of a tough kick, kind of kept it inside there. But you want to pump down the middle, just something nice and straight.
Everyone's
side
pulling
is very
it.
hairy. Yeah, I think it's just an intimidating line. Let's see what Chris does here.
And
Yeah.
I think people were slipping a little bit, and Chris he moved to the right a little bit to the tee pad, you can see, and he got the best footing. So it could have been a slipping thing too.
Chuck almost sneaking it through there, and the ones if you're off to the right there, you're really scrambling, and that's when you're really going to showcase that scramble game. You can see the flies coming back too. Another voodoo bounce. You see that?
I did. That was insane. I'll never forget the comment that we got. That was too funny with the bugs.
Man, it's just so hard to. I mean, you can't edit that out, man. You guys get the full aesthetic of that weekend.
Absolutely, we need it.
You guys get everything. It's a great shot from Christian there. Makes you run at the basket. Whew, beautiful shot.
It really makes you feel like you're there, Joe.
That's what we want, man.
And not only we bring. Oh, what a great run by Charlie. Jesus.
Charlie wanted that. Oh,
don't mess with Charlie, please.
You cannot mess with Papa Chuck. You can't.
No, you can't.
Buy the shirts.
Buy the socks.
Buy it all.
Buy the hat. This Christmas.
Socks is anything you need.
And don't forget to buy some Beast gear for your family because they have some new colors and some new gear from what I'm seeing, Joe.
Great new hoodies out right now. All of our staples, the Digi Camo pullovers, we have all sorts of great stuff. BeastDiscGolf.com. Check us out. Appreciate the support. Majority of everything we bring in dumps right back into tournaments just like this. That's how we're able to add all the cash, pay for coverage. Greatest media team coverage. It's just people buying merch, so keep it going.
And helping support really great players. Oh. This was the best shot of the day, I think. Like, how did that not go in? Come on. Next year, just move that basket up like 2 inches. Someone's going to ace it.
Seriously, I can't believe there wasn't an ace on this hole on the weekend. Another island green here. Everything on the outside, as you can tell. We're with the unfortunate, almost a 1. Now putting from the drop zone.
What a
beautiful
great
shot from
Beast
Rory Duffy.
Replay there. Yeah, that was just fantastic.
Making the brand proud. Great job by Chris there. Nice.
You know that's going to be on Instagram, Joe. So
has to be.
Yeah.
We're going to be sharing that for a while. Coleman
Marcus,
just off there.
I'm so surprised. This is such a stock Coleman shot, and he didn't get it.
Where did it drop?
And the pressure's mounting. It looks like the wind's picking up a little bit.
That storm you see on the top right-hand side of your screen, that storm's kind of rolling in.
I'm sure Quentin will zoom to it at some point.
Skipping. Oh, just stopped in the mud there.
The 2 players I thought would get this didn't. I mean, I'm surprised. But a very fair drop zone. Let's just say that.
Very gettable putt. Gives you an ace run. Gives you a little circle 2 look. Off the top from Coleman. He wants that back. He wants this whole hole back.
We've done 3 features on this. I don't think anyone's really made this putt yet. But I think it's gettable. It's a good 35 feet right outside the circle, right?
I'd say it's about circle 2.
Okay.
And Chuck and Christian getting 2 strokes on the field.
Yeah,
here. So
that's huge.
Ginormous. That this stage in the tournament, I mean, that is just clutch.
So Jeff Hinkley kind of switches positions with Christian Olsen at this point, right? Because Coleman and Jeff were sort of battling back and forth. Jeff had the lead and Coleman got it back. And now Christian Olsen's catching back up to Coleman. And we're getting a close battle here, Joe.
It takes every shot, all the focus in the world to win a disc golf tournament. And you getting 2 strokes right there is just huge. This is another great hole, by the way.
I love holes that are separators. And I think you have those island holes are true separators.
Absolutely. You get one on the front 9 and one on the back 9. So you can kind of get one early and you can make a charge late, just like these guys are doing right here.
All right. Well, we're going to have a feature card next year. Absolutely, with Beast again. And GMT will be there. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Rory with a nice aggressive line here. Gets the perfect height. Has a great look for birdie there. Great shot, Rory.
And no OB way left, right?
No OB way left. Very hairy down there, though.
Okay. Oh my God!
A little bit inside. This could be great. This could be. That's great.
Thought he
likes it.
Ace it. Oh my goodness.
That was a great line.
Yeah, I like how his hyzers kind of pop. I don't know if it's Jeff's kind of doing the same thing here, but um,
Dang.
oh,
Oh
perfect.
wow, bullseye.
CTP. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, his highs are kind of pops and floats. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
great
Mm-hmm.
disc selection there. He's not sitting there throwing his most overstable disc in the bag, trying to get. Oh no, Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. That's
Another
unfair.
uncharacteristic. I don't know,
Very.
man.
Man, I think he's feeling the pressure, Joe.
The pressure. He's tired. One or the other. He's got a smile on his face. That's all. I mean, he
Maybe
hopefully he just keeps his composure and keeps this going because I
maybe
mean,
he
he
needs
like
a
we said before, he's
cigarette.
trying to win a disc golf tournament right now.
Absolutely. A lot of money on the line, and a lot of pros came here to battle, and this is a great tournament setup here.
Great birdie from Rory there.
Shout out again, once again, to Quentin Scott for doing all the camera work and filming all day. It's a long day, and I feel like he got some great coverage. We hope you like it.
Unsanctioned, so he was able to play in the first round as well, which he was a maniac. Throwing shots, running, just
That's what we
these
do.
guys are. Imagine playing and trying to film at the same time and getting the great disc golf coverage. That's just the greatest media team difference, you know.
That's what we try to do, baby.
You guys are doing a great job.
And quick question: traditional hole or new hole?
Traditional hole.
This is beautiful, Joe.
Great shot. You can really open up on this hole. No out of bounds, right? Oh, out of bounds on the right hand side. I'm so sorry. It is out of bounds on the right hand side. You don't
Okay.
want to flip it right, but you can really air one out here. I was throwing the Infinite Disc Dynasty, which is kind of like your Thunderbird here. Kind of just pop one straight, let it flex out a little bit. And Chuck might have the best drive of the group here.
Papa Chuck has like I've said it
Sneaky
before,
distance.
sneaky distance, dude.
Sneaky distance. Yeah, he's not just a good looking cat, man. He can throw.
I just don't want to mess with him, man.
Can't mess with Papa Chuck. You just can't.
And Coleman, I hope you're left and okay, you are.
Yeah,
That
he's
was a
fine. Yeah,
that was a late fade. Okay.
very floaty. Yeah, Chris got to show off the scramble game here. He might be making a run for
He
this.
has a really good scramble game, so I'm not.
Really good scramble.
Yeah, dude, I'm so impressed by him. If you haven't seen him play, you can check out the Granite State Tour feature card with him, Jeff Hinkley, Josh DiBattista, Cody White. I mean, what a card.
Phenomenal card, and definitely one that you need to check out if you haven't seen it already. Oh, Rory just off the cage,
Dang.
just a tick off.
And Coleman.
Up a little bit, but he's right there.
Beautiful pot. He's got to make that if he wants to catch up and give Coleman
Sure,
a little
he
bit
knew
of
the
a.
distance he was throwing it to on the scramble, and he put it right in his wheelhouse. He was confident in the putt, canned it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very good hole. And we're going back into the woods, I think, or
Last hole.
yeah. Oh, this. Oh, you're right. I think this is such a beautiful last hole. By the way, you guys did a beautiful job setting this one up.
If you watch the first round, you watched me just butcher this hole, but you can really open up. If you're a big throw, you can really get out there, and it ends on an island green that's very treacherous and a very tough drop zone. If you throw out of bounds on the island, you watch these guys rip.
It sets up for dangerous. It sets you up for somewhat of a failure in terms of if you don't make it, you got to go back to a pretty tough drop zone. I mean, you really got to make that island, like you're saying.
Elevated basket, and this first shot and your position really sets you up for, do I go for the green on my second shot, which a lot of these guys are going to. They're gamers. They want that stroke. Or are they laying out for that second shot and just tapping it into the green for their par four?
So look how that's a bomb by Charlie.
Bomb.
Absolute
I'm
bomb.
not surprised at this point. He just rips.
He threw it further than anybody else I've seen on the three different features, or two different features.
He's a total package, man. Great person, best tournament director in the game, throws nukes.
Insane. Now, this is the approach we're talking about. It's gonna be to like a sandy. It looks like a playground, but it's just or like a horse pen.
Sit.
Oh, beautiful shot there.
Perfect.
Whoever thought of this setup was it's just a great idea to have this basket.
Well, great finishing hole because you could be up 2 strokes in this tournament and lose it on this hole.
Yep.
This is not an easy green. It's very skippy. It's tough ground.
It looks easier than it is.
It definitely, you guys might be just looking at some guys. These guys are just so talented, they make it look easy. Chris just leading us off, but it's very, very tough.
And Marcus got on it. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Coleman, beautiful shot into the green.
And Jeff needing to get in there.
Hit.
Slow down. Wow. They're getting they're dialing this in, Joe.
This shot's not this easy, folks. Just so you all know, it's not that easy.
Well, we'll find out.
Is he a little short?
No, he's perfect too. Like these.
What a way to end it, guys.
Yeah.
This is just.
Now Charlie with the best drive of the bunch. He can make a push if he birdies here, guys. I don't think he makes it.
Look at that drop zone on an elevated basket.
Not easy.
And
the wind pushes it.
Oh, yeah. And he could have gone out of bounds again there, but he stayed in. Another tough putt coming back.
I didn't realize you guys had a custom banner for that basket.
We auctioned that up, actually. Custom wrapped dynamic disc banner with the GST and the Beast logo. Absolutely.
And that's it, folks. We really hope you like this coverage. Coleman taking it down. Congratulations. Winning by 2 against Christian Olsen. Jeff Hinkley coming in 3rd. Actually, Josh DiBattista coming in 3rd. And then Jeff Hinkley coming in 4th. What a great tournament, Joe. We can't wait to go back next year to cover some more as well as play. Thanks for sponsoring it. Thanks for doing co-commentary with us.
Man, Raivis, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And everything went so well. The tournament went so great. Thank you, Greatest Media Team. Thank you, Granite State Tour. Everyone to help the best event possible. Watch the coverage. Check this out on the Beast YouTube channel, Front 9 on the Greatest Media Team channel. Catch you next time.
Stay tuned, folks.